All right, is it growing pains or is it time to walk away? I'm going to give you a Buddhist perspective on this. I think this is a very nuanced question, and it really depends on your capacity to practice using your relationship as your path of spiritual awakening, okay? Before I had the tools that I have now, like I'm using Buddhist methodology and it's extremely effective, and I have my own teachers and community. But before I started using these types of tools, I didn't feel as resourced, and I did have the tendency to want to cut and walk away and start over. But here's the truth, you guys. You can't outrun your own karma. Wherever you go, there you are. With all of the karma that you've accumulated, with the mind stream that's currently projecting your reality. And in this system of Buddhism, your experience out there is coming from you, from your mind, a projection of your karma. How do we know that that's true? Every person in the world, every sentient being in the universe is not having the same experience of your partner that you're having right now. And that's how we know it's not fixed. If it's not fixed and things are always changing and they're changeable, that's positive. That means you can change your experience for the better, but it has to come from your own mind stream. So how do we know if something's growing pains or it's time to leave? Like I said, I'll use an example. 2 of my teachers have been in a relationship for over a decade. And they said that when they started out, one of them was Buddhist, the other one was not. She was like spiritually curious, but wasn't fully on board yet. And so one of my teachers was like, yeah, our relationship when we started was actually like pretty toxic. And admittedly, they said they were very dysfunctional. One of them was, they were both struggling with addictions when they met. Like it was messy. It was not this like beautiful, perfect straight line. Oh, we're in this conscious partnership and everything is great. No, it was actually kind of a mess, kind of a train wreck that one of them said, I'm gonna start practicing using this as my practice, this relationship. Let's see if I can transform things. Let's just see. But that may not be possible for everyone. I mean, it's possible that anybody can do this, but your willingness to utilize your partnership as a mirror, it depends. You know what I mean? Some people have a bigger capacity and are more ready for that than other people. This system of Buddhism removes the blame, okay? You can't blame the partner, because if it's coming from you, it's not about blaming yourself then, it's about taking responsibility. Like this whole system removes victimhood, it like gets rid of it. So you may or may not be ready for that. This is not for beginners, this is definitely more advanced. So in my opinion, it's really important to notice where the friction is in your relationship. Like, what is it that you're trying to walk away from? What is the pain point that you keep repeating over and over and over again? Because growing pains, pain, right? Suffering expands our capacity for compassion and wisdom and patience. Without pain, we're not gonna grow. That's why we're here in samsara, this basically hell realm. I mean, we're in a realm of suffering because we're not like there yet. We haven't woken up fully, or we wouldn't experience any suffering at all. So you can collect a lot of virtue, right, by expanding your ability to be more compassionate and more patient. But again, if you're trying to blame your partner even a tiny little bit, this isn't going to work, because you will constantly be trying to get off the hook and putting the responsibility on them, and then thinking ignorantly that you can just walk away and everything's gonna get better with a new person. And it's not true. Yeah, some of the problems may not be there in the next partnership that you're experiencing currently, but the patterns at their core, your karma is still there. So you can't outrun it. You can't just trade it in. It doesn't work that way. That's why you see most people change partners and don't change patterns. They go through the bullshit in this relationship, and then they're like, forget it, I'll just date someone different. Then they jump to the next relationship, and then they're experiencing, oh, this person's toxic and crappy to me. Oh, then I change. Oh, this person's toxic and crappy to me. Oh, let me check. Do you see what I'm saying? You take you wherever you go. So if it were just them, you wouldn't also keep experiencing the same problems over and over and over again. Your karma is what determines if you're gonna stay stuck or if you're gonna evolve. And so you have to change this stuff in your mind. How do we do that? through meditation, and then through awareness. Like the more aware you are, the more you can pivot in the moment you're about to criticize them, judge them, react in a poor way. You stop yourself. You literally stop yourself, and you stop creating the causes for more misunderstanding, for more disconnection, right? For more fighting or whatever it is that you're struggling with. A lot of clients come to me and they're like ready to walk out the door. They're like, this is definitely my partner's fault. This is not me. I'm evolved. I'm doing the work. La la la. I've done the therapy. I've done this. I've done that. Then why are you having that experience? That's on you. So then you have to, if you want to work with me and you want to use this system, you would have to get out of the mindset of it's on them and start really turning, they're the mirror. It's like, hello me, hello to my own projection that I'm literally sending out onto them like a blank movie screen. You are my experience, you are my responsibility to change. That's a more advanced spiritual practice in relationship. That's what I'm doing and teaching. So if you aren't sure if you should stay or leave, number one, you have to ask yourself what you're trying to run away from. Do you know what I mean? And also really decide how willing you are to stay. And I'm not talking about staying in like an abusive relationship, like that's something different. And I don't work with people that are in those situations typically, right? That's out of my scope. You need to get the proper support and the resources. We're talking about like more nuanced emotional stuff or whatever. And that doesn't mean it's not painful, it's just different. So if you're experiencing those types of challenges and you're not sure whether you should stay or go, you probably need to try some new tools and using some different type of practices before you just abandon shit. Because again, you and your little baggage, you and your karma are going wherever you go next. So I would say come and work with me and I'll help you figure it out. Truly, I don't know. It depends person to person. Most of my clients, all of my clients, anyone that I've worked with so far in the last couple of years at least, has come in and experienced a transformation for the better. Everyone. Because if it's not working, I'm going to help you. You know what I mean? Like we're going to refine it. But if you thought it was your partner, you're going to quickly realize that it's actually coming from you. And again, that's a bonus. It means you can transform it. And so people leave after just 6, 8, 12 weeks, whatever it was that we worked together, and they're already experiencing a more compassionate, more patient, more loving, more understanding connection. All the problems might not be gone, but they're starting to see that it was coming from them, and that as they change, their partnership improves. All right, so I can help you start the process. I've got a free meditation challenge coming, 14 days. It's called Receive with Ease, and it's to expand your capacity for deep intimacy. But we're also going to be doing a purification process that clears these karmic imprints that are making love feel hard. If you're on the struggle bus in love, it's because you've got the causes for that. You got to create new causes for new result. So all the ways that you're shutting down, sabotaging connection, avoiding, running away, blaming, all that stuff that's coming from you, that's what the practice starts to purify. So we'll do it for 14 days together. I would love to have you. You can sign up at the link below. And you can also get on the wait list for my membership, The Underground. The doors are opening for that October 1st. And that's where we practice together, month by month, theme by theme. There's a whole arc for the winter. We're getting into Eros and intimacy and erotic desire and purifying Eros stuff. So it's going to be cool. I'm looking forward to it. Again, link for that is below. And if you want to work together one-to-one, I've got 45-minute sessions, or I've got like longer term mentorship for 3 months plus. So everything is below in the description. I really hope that this was helpful. I know this is a big question and a lot of people aren't sure, but in my case, most of the time people stay. Most of the time they stay because it's not about the other person, it's about you. Most of the time. All right. So sending you guys so much love, and I will see you in the next one.